armor, the armor, the armor. Oh yes, it's armor, get the armor, the armor, the armor, the armor, get the armor, the armor,
gun ready for fire, man. For that, yeah, me tell them, I'ma get them, make them red.
Radio talk show. Are you looking to get your music, art, or event noticed? Get in touch with us to schedule an appointment for a live interview and get the publicity you need. We feature the latest artists and musicians on our weekly radio show with one-on-one exclusive interviews. Let us help you get your advertising up and running to the local community. Contact us today to schedule your interview.
Got so much to say when they don't know me, when I'm just trying to secure my paper.
Oh my cries over the hater.
Cause it's money making Monday.
It's money making Monday.
It's money making Monday.
It's money making Monday. I'm just trying to secure my paper. I'm so fucking hater.
It's money Monday, go get it. It's money out there, go get it. It's money Monday, go get it. It's money out there, go get it. Hey, it's money Monday, go get it. Hey, it's money out there, go get it. Hey, it's money Monday, go get it. Hey, it's money Monday, go get it. Hey, it's money out there, go get it. Hey, it's money Monday, go get it. It's money out there, 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 go get it. Hey, it's money Monday, go get it. Hey, it's money out there, go get it. Hey, it's money Monday, go get it. It's money out there, 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 go get it.
Time to bring him in. How you get to this point, bro? Victoria's Secret night after Obama took her home in a bonus. She stood up in a Corolla. She got her drunk on Coronas.
I remember yesterday, way back in grade school when I ain't have shit. Not like the mother dudes. See, they were wearing MJs. I was wearing Payless shoe and ain't like my mom. Why? Cause she didn't dress me cool, but it ain't her fault though. I blame my granny them on that Tyler Perry shit. The haves and the have-nots, and I was on that other side. Seeing that they had a lot while we out here struggling, and we just stay round the block. Saw my granny smiling with a gold up in her mouth, and mama had a cap door, a silver tooth in her mouth. Say, this is how I fucked up. Say, this is how I fucked up. I fucked Say this is how I fucked up. It's so dope. Went to church on Sunday, but Monday I'm still broke. This is how I fucked up and wanted more. You say you were my family, but you left a nigga broke, man. This is how I fucked up. I fucked up. This is how I fucked up. I fucked up. This is how I fucked up and so dope. Went to church on Sunday, but Monday I'm still broke. This is how I fucked up. Days and lonely nights, and I ain't stay with mama at the time I couldn't fight. Uncle didn't like me, did a lot of brutal things, so I went outside, fuck it, gone, let me gang bang. Cause they getting beat silly, make a nigga go insane, thank God for my granny, cause she always tried to explain. Hard head nigga still going out there and slaying gang, and I ain't know my daddy, but she say, act just the same. Always about $1, guess her husband just be in my thing. Rags to the riches, the Evans and the projects, man, say this is how I fucked up. Yeah, this is how I fucked up. Yeah, Say this is how I fucked up. It's so dope. Went to church on Sunday, but Monday I'm still broke. This is how I fucked up and wanted more. You say you were my family, but you left a nigga broke, man. This is how I fucked up. I fucked up. This is how I fucked up. I fucked up. This is how I fucked up and so dope. Went to church on Sunday, but Monday I'm still broke. This is how I fucked up. Hands up on they ride. Some rolling on chrome, other rolling on wires. While I'm sitting at the bus stop, watch them pass by. Daddy passed through, Mr. 745. A nigga had it all, but the son he denied. Left a nigga in the jungle, guess it taught me how to survive. When my mama put me out, cause of rules I couldn't abide. Never thought she would've did it, but I guess I was alive. Heart turned to stone, cause I been through a lot. So I turned to the stone with a pocket full of rock. Where I grew up as a kid, Rutledge was the block. And the fact I lost my son, man, I've been through a lot. 3 times up in the pen, man, it's all that I got. 2 shots up in my body, make them slugs feel hot. This is how I fucked up. I fucked up. This is how I fucked up. I fucked up. Say this is how I fucked up. It's so dope. Went to church on Sunday, but Monday I'm still broke. This is how I fucked up and wanted more. You say you were my family, but you left a nigga broke, man. This is how I fucked up. I fucked up. This is how I fucked up. I fucked up. This is how I fucked up and so dope. Went to church on Sunday, but Monday I'm still broke. This is how I fucked up.
Yeah. Smile, nigga. Y'all know I had to do this bit. How you love a nigga, but you hurt a nigga? All them fake ass smiles ain't working, nigga. I thought you was my dog, but you hurt me, nigga. Made a few dollars on me, I hope it's worth it, nigga. What I know about your kind, you a lurking nigga. Looking for your soul. You a searching nigga. I ain't gon' let you eat on me, I'm almost perfect, nigga. Assault rifle with the sight, I'll pop it, nigga. This ain't gon' get no better, but I'm gon' keep it real. A few women had my heart, and that's what had me ill. Devil in the sky, my body going through some chills. My Lord told me he got me, he coming up the hill. If anybody dare to hurt me, my angels gon' kill. Walking out on life, how that make you feel? Never once would I not be there for my kids. How can you live with life in this life of sin? I thank him all the time for the good and the bad. Young nigga about whatever, I was really bad. Growing up in the north, I'm taking bags in class. Say 2 different lives, can you believe that? My mama used to work 3 jobs and that's a fact. Me and her on the road in that hatchback. Broken down vehicle, no tire flag. I could go way, way, way back. I ain't no need for that. How these niggas at their school, how you got that? Rich white boys pulling up in Pops Benz. My mama said you better make them folks your friends. Stick to the money, watch how they families win. Colors don't matter, keep your true friends. I'm fighting all the time cause I'm living the dream. My neighborhood full of bullies, that nigga mean. Posted on the block with my uncles and them fiends. Got my hustle going, started out with the green. I used to watch my big cuz, them bag it up. He told me bring 25, I got you, cuz. I'm putting in work, now it's time to meet the plug. That's how this see no shit got started. It was about love. Big homie looking out for me so my people get judged. When I hit the block, shake their hands and I give them hugs. Tell them always remember, only God can judge. And keep your mouth closed if you see a judge. Don't get nobody pinched, that's a consequence. It's a code in these streets and you gotta honor it. Anything after that is so irrelevant. I need my medicine, it keeps me excellent. Me getting the money, that's a definite. You getting the money, that's an estimate.
It's so funny how they hate on me. Got so much to say when they don't know me. When I'm just trying to secure my paper.
Oh my cries over the hater.
Cause it's money making Monday.
It's money making Monday.
It's money making Monday.
It's money making Monday. I'm just trying to secure my paper. I'm my grind so fucking hater.
It's money Monday, go get it. It's money out there, go get it. It's money Monday, go get it. It's money out there, go get it. Hey, it's money Monday, go get it. Hey, it's money out there, go get it. Hey, it's money Monday, go get it. Hey, it's money Monday, go get it. Hey, it's money out there, go get it. Hey, it's money Monday, go get it. It's money out there, 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 go get it. Hey, it's money Monday, go get it. Hey, it's money out there, go get it. Hey, it's money Monday, go get it. It's money out there, 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 go get it.
And tonight for another wild night of Straight from the Hip live urban internet radio show where we are all the way live. I am your host, Shabella Rose, the rose that grew from the concrete. I have my host with me tonight, Big Snake.
What up with it, man? We back in this thing.
Already. Then we got Big J.
Hey, steady dip and come straight from the hip.
Already.
Pow.
Always. Okay. So then we have, I guess for tonight, we have female boxer Chicken.
Chicken. We ain't talking about no Williams either, man. We got a hard two-piece around there.
Then we got boxing media, Mr. IOTBA.
Hey, what's poppin', man? Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. D Boys can't touch me on my worst state. That's me.
Already. All right, pull the mic up to you, son.
Already.
Then we have club, event, artist, promoter, Robert Lopez. The OG of the promoting industry.
Hey, Robert Lopez, keep it fine entertainment. We just try to keep it live every week.
Already. You do a good job at it.
All the way lit, Rob.
Then we have artists, CEO and founder of PMG Paper Mob Game. One of the originals that started out with Shice House in the house with us tonight. Y'all give it up for OG Train.
What's going on? You already know, man, what it is.
Already.
Freight train coming.
How everybody doing tonight?
Good.
I'm tired.
You tired?
Tired, boss.
Yeah, it has been a long weekend. I have to admit that. I'm tired. But it is what it is. It's money making Monday. Go get it.
Started off right.
Already.
Look at
It's money Monday. Go get it. It's money Monday. Go get it. Already. So, I guess we start out with Chicken on the night. Female boxer. No, we went to a little female boxing match on this past Friday night. It was the first for me.
Oh, I've been there before. To that
Yeah.
when you talking about
Radius,
the club.
yeah.
That's where I started from. Not that
Really?
club, but I started from
Doing
the
that?
fighting.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So tell us a little bit about yourself. You know, tell us your real name and where you from. And
Oh, yeah, because I got my logo stuff.
I already see.
My name's Sharetta Metcalf. Everybody know me by Chicken, Triple D fighter, fight queen. You know what I'm
Already.
saying? And they know where I'm from. I came from the fight night stuff. That's where I started from, like at Club Exposure, like 5-6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So where did you grow up at?
I grew up from Oak Cliff.
Oak Cliff.
Village Oaks.
That's my hood.
So that's why you got your fighting skills.
Why you got them hands?
Yeah. All my life I had to fight.
Already.
What actually got you into fighting?
Really, they were just like, hey man, we having this fight night, you can win some money. And the first time I had fought there, I won like $500-600. I said, well shit, I'm gonna do this
already.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know, they were like, man, I'm not known for like fighting, you know, so I ain't just scared, but I wasn't just known for fighting, but it wasn't $1,000 on the ground like to whoop your butt either. So hey, that was another hustle for me. So and then after that, the pay rate just started going up, and then people like, man, you really good at it, you should try it for real. So I started like working out with real trainers, and I signed up to be an amateur boxer. I went to the national tournaments and got ranked like number 5 in the country.
You number 5 in the country?
I was at that time when I was an amateur.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then
shout out to those gym coaches that got chicken in.
at Village Oaks, the gym in Village Oaks, home of champion, right? Yeah, I was the home champion.
Okay. So since you're talking about you was with the professional, with the trainers and stuff, what would you say your favorite submission or strike is in a fight?
The jab is always the answer.
Oh, really?
You gotta get past my, you ain't gonna set it up for everything.
Already.
You'll keep trying to come in, I'm a jab, you gonna stop it.
Yeah. I see.
What titles do you hold now?
I don't have any titles right now.
She's still out.
Yeah, I'm still coming up the top of the pole.
Streets of Oak Cliff.
Yeah.
You got that title.
Yeah, so got that right.
I ran into Chicken a couple of weeks ago, and I went to the first fight, and all I heard was she was the undisputed underground female champ. I'm like, huh?
This little old bitty girl, right? This little bitty girl.
I said, little girl.
Yeah, because when he sent me the picture to do the digital flyer, I was like, she is about like what, 90 pounds?
I was 112 on that
I said, and got hands on her.
She got no scars, so she must be winning all her fights.
Already.
They say that cardio is something when you ain't got no win, your ass won't win.
So we got somebody on the live that says they what I guess they said where do you rank at now?
Right now I'm a bantamweight, so I don't have a belt or anything right now. I haven't went up for a belt yet, but that'll be coming soon.
Already. So what is your biggest inspiration then?
My kids.
Oh, okay.
They the ones who make me want to fight harder. Like I train hard. I just want to make them proud. They be happy to tell people.
Something.
Yeah, they be happy to tell people that's my mama. My mom can beat your mama.
Yeah,
right there.
You ain't running around the house jabbing the kids and throw though.
I jab because they boys. They need to be jabbed. I be jabbing.
How did the nickname come up?
When I ran track, it was chicken sticks. So I did chicken sticks because I always been real skinny.
So you never had a problem with anybody calling you that?
Nah, not really. As long as I wasn't scary. Chicken,
already.
Said, so it didn't matter. They say I fight like a chicken. That means I'm finna stick and move.
Quick on your feet like the chicken in the end.
Yeah.
Already. Well, okay. We got the so Mr. IOTBA, you cover the media for boxing?
Yes I do, man. I'm the #1 boxing media in the state of Texas.
Already. So as for you to be number one, what is it that you do to be number one?
I'm just the
Talk
most.
a lot of shit.
I'm just, when it comes to this boxing media, I'm just the most ferocious, most tenacious. I think I'm the most passionate. You know, I put in the most full work going to these gyms. I just don't think nobody around here want it as bad as I do.
Oh, already.
So do you box as well?
No, I don't box.
Okay, you just promote it. So what got you into promoting and into the boxing scene?
Well, you know how being a boxing fan, coming up your whole life, you watching boxing and you just seeing the politics of boxing, of these guys, and I want to fight these guys, and I just got sick of it. So, you know, I'm Mr. ILTBA, and ILTBA, that means I'm on that bullshit again, right? So, so I address all the bullshit that's going on in boxing. You know, we want the best fighters out here in the world fighting each other. You know, we don't want these fights. We got a champion here in Dallas, Texas.
Somebody on the live said, can he put the microphone up to his mouth? We want to hear him.
Oh, we got the best fighter. So we got the best fighter in the world here in Earl the True Spence Jr. You know, we ain't never had no fighter like this in our history. And, you know, we got fighters out here like Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, you know, and the rest of the welterweight division who don't want to fight. And, you know, that's why I come in with addressing the bullshit of these guys not wanting to fight each other. Because at the end of the day, all these guys who I named, they done been champions. They done made a lot of money in boxing, and I hope they continue to make more. But at the end of the day, it's about legacy. You know, you want to build your legacy to be one of the best of all times. You don't want to leave nothing to say, oh, I didn't fight this guy. You don't want to have that extra criticism on you. So that's what I'm here for, to say, forget the politics.
But the question was, what interests you to become a boxing promoter, media, and you answered that.
Well, see, with me, I be like this here. You know, like you said, a lot of these guys don't want to fight and all that. If I up there like that, I ain't gonna take no ass with I'm just gonna stay like that.
I mean,
but in boxing, you can't be like that. You say you want to be the best, you gotta go.
I get disqualified.
I mean,
I'll start standing back doing the windmill on you. Get away from me.
I mean, you could keep your status. You got to fight in Keith Thurman. You know his famous quotes. He said, "I got that O, and I ain't afraid to let it go. If you could beat me, beat me." So that's what's up. If you could beat me, beat me. Don't be afraid to let it go. If you the best and you want to be the best, then you gonna train hard, and ain't nobody gonna be able to beat you. You know,
it's always somebody a little bit better than you.
Yeah.
It's gonna always be that one opponent.
Yeah, it's always one opponent that's better than you. But my thing is, it ain't about that, because I grew up in boxing where you see guys take wins and losses. So it's not about the fact of guys taking losses in boxing, because we seen that. We seen the greatest fighter of all time, Muhammad Ali, take 5 losses. You know, it's about, my thing is, what I love about the fighters, because, you know, you never wish for your favorite fighter to lose, but, you know, this is boxing. It could happen, you know. So it's all about the bounce back in boxing, because, you know, you really see the real heart of a champion after that bounce back. So, you know, that's...
Well, if you think about it, though, I mean, you said it. Muhammad Ali took 5 losses, but one of the biggest losses he took is that he just didn't function right after boxing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I think that a lot of fighters also look at that and they're like,
but it was something that he was doing.
Do I want to put my body through
Well,
that?
no, they could look at that, but you got to understand, that was back in the, you know, in the 60s and 70s, you know, when they was doing 15-round fights, and the medical field wasn't as good as the medical field is now. And, you know, it's a lot of, you know, people take, they hesitate to do things. Now they make sure they look over it clearly before they let these guys go out there. So it's real different now. These guys, they're good. You know, a referee not going to let a fighter get killed in the ring. You know, we know sometimes things happen, but this is boxing, and, you know, this is what these guys signed up for, and they understand the risk and also the rewards of it.
Already.
With that being said, I want to ask you a question, because I heard you bring up the old school and the new school.
Mm-hmm.
Do you kind of think that they're watered down boxing in this new age? Because old school was like, hey, we finna put the thinnest gloves on we can find, and we finna get in and run these 15 rounds. You know what I'm saying? But now, you got it to where...
I mean, it made it safer for us. That's what I feel.
It made it safer?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's watered down. I just think, you know, it's a lot more money out here now. So I'm not mad at these guys, you know, for making their money. They're supposed to make their money, but it comes a point in time where you done made a lot of money, and these are the fights that we want to see. So I just think, like I say, the medical field and just the money and everything, just not being educated more in boxing as today as they were back in the early days, you know, when boxing was created. You know, it's way better now.
Okay. So if you could have one dream fight with any female boxer, is there a particular one you would like to be in the ring with?
Who I want to be in the ring with? Let me see. I want all. You know who I want to be so good to where I want to fight all the girls that's coming from the Olympics. They get them a lot more credit. Yeah. The Olympic girls and stuff like that come into the pro world, and they get them way more credit. Like they just gonna be better than us, and they just gonna be the best boxers of all time. And I want to show them now. I'm straight out the strip club, and I'm gonna be the best boxer.
Already. So you gonna work your way up and take Layla Ali title.
Yeah, I'm not in no weight class.
Well, no, that's right. That's right.
Way too big.
But I'm just saying, like
118.
theoretically, like to get that title, that belt.
I want to be like that big.
Okay.
So I work hard at. I got some good people around me. I can start myself at. No, I'm talking about the fight nights. It was hell at the strip club.
Okay.
It was hell at the strip club.
I was thinking the same thing.
That would be quite entertaining.
And you know with boxing, and y'all know with boxing there, especially in Dallas, Fort Worth area, it ain't never been as high as it is now. You know, we got a lot of fighters here. You know, we got the guy who I said, first we got the best trainer in the world in Derrick James. You know, he has 2 champions. Yes, shout out to Derrick James. He is the best trainer, you know, pound for pound in the world. He got 2 champions, the 154-pound champ and Jamel Charlo, and the 147-pound champ and Earl Spence. So first we got him leading the way in trainers. Then we got Earl Spence leading the way. Then we got a fighter in Maurice Hooker, you know, who got a title fight coming up June 9th across the pond. We got a fighter in Samuel Clarkson. Like we say, we got Chicken. We got Jasmine Clarkson. We got Mouton Taylor. Ernest Delgado. It's just a lot of fighters here. John Vera Jr. Shout out to Eddie Vasquez. We got a lot of talent here in Dallas. And you know, one thing about Dallas, I don't understand it because, you know, I wish we as a boxing community could come together and be better, because it's a lot of hating.
It's a lot of hate. Just like how it is in the rap.
It's a lot of hating, just especially even with this media out here. You know, I'm just a guy who started, you know, with my phone. I ain't have all the special effects. And still don't got that. I ain't have all the special effects with the cameras and the fast see stuff like the rest of these media around here. Do respect to them, you know, it's good they got that. But me with my phone and it's the grind and the hustle, I showed them that you could take it to another level without even having all that fancy stuff. And a lot of fighters around here, you know, I feel like if they can get unity and come together, because like I say, we got our champion here, Earl the True Spence Jr., you understand me, who leading the way, who doing something that's never been done in boxing, you know. And like I say, we got a crop of fighters it's just getting bigger and bigger out here. And I just wish we all could do better in the city.
And that's the same thing in the industry that we in also, dealing with the artists and, you know, promoting events and stuff like that. You know, like if we could all really come together and do something, we all can make more money. You know, like we talked about this the last time about when I was saying that my friend girl that lives in Houston, she said when the car clubs or the motorcycle clubs down there do something, they all do it on one day. They all do one big event one day. But she said, but down here in Dallas, you have about 10 car clubs trying to do something on the same day. Yeah, and so we killing each other out.
But you know how that goes. Nobody don't want to see nobody doing better than the next person. I said it's a lot of stuff out here, for a lot of money out here for everybody to eat. You know, we don't have enough unity as black folks to start off where we could come together and make things happen. Like seriously, like if you think about it, the black folks, you know, Hispanic, and you know, we don't come together like we should come together and do better. You know, like other races do.
And that's what I loved about this show here when Shabella put it together, because she put together a boxer and a promoter, an artist and a promoter. That way you get both sides of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 promoters in 2 different fields. Hey, man, the Queen Bee be on it, man. You know,
I try to do what I do.
Yeah, the Queen Bee be on it, man. You know?
Already.
And with that, because I know Lopez, I'm sorry, Mr. Robert Lopez.
Big Rob.
Hey, big shot in the house, man. That's my boy. Yes. Shout out, y'all. Robert Lopez, man. Everything he do, man, but it touches gold, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Appreciate the love, man.
And
He always show mad love every time.
Yeah, he's a big
I look
supporter.
forward to seeing your face.
Hey, man.
Oh, is that? Yeah. I was just about to say he's a big supporter of everything we do, and we're a big supporter of everything he does.
Because I like how he did me the other day, man. Stamped and what?
Approved.
He changed my approved to something else.
Yeah.
I forgot what it was. I was like, oh, he hit me with
But he did. I think because everybody's so used to seeing you put stamp and approved, and then on that day you only put salute. Yeah. So he came behind you and said stamp and approved. So that's what that was. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm getting both of them in this station together.
Yeah.
I told him to behave.
But you see how he did it, though. He mixed the music with the boxing.
Yeah, he
You know
did.
what I'm saying?
That was the first.
Kind of go
That was the
you know, we
first.
listen to a lot of music to help us get ready.
I'm gonna tell you right now
that.
that I think 90% of those artists came to see the boxers.
They did. They seemed like they were more into the boxing than
And
really performing.
yeah, I mean, even my brother, you know, he's not into the whole showcase thing. But when he seen the boxing thing on there,
Yeah.
he was like, "Well, I'm gonna come check it out."
Right.
You know,
The one I bet the other night.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a whole nother aspect, you know, to the night, and you know, the value of the entertainment.
Right.
Right.
You know, you got artists up there hungry to come get some money.
Yeah.
You know, best single.
You got boxers out there hungry to come knock them out.
Man, those girls do a whole lot of work.
They do. I mean, they fought. They be fighting hard in there.
Right,
I'm like,
hard. When I was there when the first time, I was just telling them, I said, "Say, man, y'all want to make some money? Make sure you don't never get tired. Y'all need to go work out outside."
Your name came up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
your
I'm
name
like,
came up
man,
that night.
it don't even matter because at the end of the day, people have to realize too. When I was fighting girls that could fight. Like they was known in the streets for whooping people's ass.
and you
But
right.
after the first round, they ain't had no more gas. That's when my
You
stuff
right.
kicked in.
Because I think one of the
So,
girls,
yeah,
they had to pull out because she was tired.
Yeah, the story about one fight that you had in Texarkana, though, they wanted like a rematch down there.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the girl, we talking about with Kiana.
Yeah.
She was like big. I'm like barely 115. She like 155 or something like that. So at the end of the day, I knew not to like brawl her. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to like, yeah, I just boom. So they like, I'm like jabbing her and moving out the way because now I know that I can't sit here and just go. You know what I'm saying? I can't just sit there. I can't sit here and just go toe to toe with you now. So you know what I'm saying? They want to see that type of fighting at that time, but I'm smarter. You know what I'm saying? And shoot, I got paid before I even hit the ring. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't finna get none of y'all what y'all want because I already got my money and I ain't finna be hurt. Yeah, she was big though. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she was country fed.
Yeah, big.
Down there in Texarkana.
Speaking of country, Trey, tell us a little bit more how you making these zombies and these monsters.
Oh, intimidate them.
Intimidating folks, man.
Oh man, that's like a lot of people, they know me for the music or whatever like that. But my passion, had always been with dogs. You know what I mean? I think I've been breeding dogs, man, since I was like 19 years old. I had been doing bullies like before bullies were bullies. You know what I mean? So, now since I just, I converted over from the music for a while, and I still do the music. I put it inside the dogs and stuff like that. But it was like, man, shout out to Roland Woodson, man, at Twisted Kennel.
Shout out to Twisted Kennel.
And I seen he had put a post up, and he had Zombie up there, and I was like, I called dude up so fast, man. I said, hey, man, don't sell that dog. I'm coming to get this dog. And it was so crazy, man, when I went and got him, I was like, man, it's everything I was looking for. But I didn't know who the dog was. Yeah. I took the dog to the first show, Mr. Swag out there, with the Swaggers bullet movements. We took him out there. Man, everybody knew the dog. I kind of got jealous. I was like, man, I come from a music like all of it.
That dog was like the Michael Jackson of the dog world.
We called him Thriller. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got that Thriller. You know what I mean? So it was like, man, I seen the dog. I knew what I had. I had been breeding for a while, so I knew what I had, and I knew bringing him into my, into H2BK. I was like, man, we finna do something. We finna do something serious. And we finally got the production that we were looking from off of him. It was a small little, but I mean, it's fire. We already got one more with my other female I had just got called Fat Baby. So I mean, we just we finna come out here, man. We trying to hit every dog show, every meet and greet, every fun show. Shout out to all the people, man, who I done met here lately. Full Moon Kennels, Royce City Kennels. My boy Brock over there with Lap Dog Bullies at the same place with Jeremy at. Y'all had him on not too long ago.
Rick Rounder said keep it bully, man. Yeah, shout out Rick Rounder. He said keep it bully, man.
Yeah, my boy Jose, we going out with Garland Kennels. We going out there to Terrell on the 19th of May.
Already? Terrell.
Swag. We going back out there, in Paris. We going to Paris this coming up Saturday on the 5th in Germany. They going down to San Antonio to the ABR show. So, man, we hard working right now with these dogs. I work dogs like I work music, so it's nothing. You know what I mean?
I'm just
Oh,
sorry
really?
to say, man, I got a damn shit suit that look like he on steroids.
Yeah.
I'm about to start putting a jail on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Chicken
Oh,
in
yeah,
jail,
man.
I get my dog with it, you know what I'm talking about?
That's that intimidating, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it, man.
I got
Yeah,
a
that's that
puppy on the way. I'm
intimidating.
bringing to you.
Man, you know how long you been talking
No,
about
for
about
real. Like my
puppies
sister
and
my sister had some pictures. I didn't even want a dog until I started doing the commercials and stuff for the Intimidator. I was like, so she got these pits that she told me they 5 weeks they can be weaned off in another 5 weeks.
yeah.
And I said I want one because I'm gonna
I
take
want
it
to
straight
be-
to
right
train.
on the cool right now, in 5 weeks, man. They at the age right now where they can start eating the dog food.
Really?
We have
5
puppy
weeks?
food too. We have Intimidator, Junior as well as Intimidator. But yeah, at 5 weeks, man, you can start feeding.
Already, because she said
Should've got my shit
she said they'll be ready to wean off in 5 weeks. So
Hey, I got some right now. They actually they'll be 5 weeks Thursday, and they already on.
already,
You know what I mean? So we
already.
ain't playing no games with.
Yeah, I had somebody tell me the other night they coming straight back up there to get one of them bullets from you, man.
Man, tell them come on with it, man. We ain't gonna give them nothing shot but the real deal. You know what I mean?
What's the name of your bully?
H2BK, Hard Body Bully Kennel.
Okay.
I'm affiliated with Intimidator Bully Camp. We have, along with Triple J Bullies and also Lapdog Bullies. But we kind of forming it. We really trying to make a ring, a circle within the DFW Metroplex. You know, like if you look at the bully game, man, on the cool in California, they killing it. Reason being because they getting the full amount of money for their dogs. And I'm just gonna be real, man. In Texas, we hustlers.
Right.
So we want everything for the low.
For real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's for real.
Hey, man, but if you want real quality, you're going to pay that quality price.
Right.
Because this is a business as well. You know, so it's just like if I go open up a store, it's brand new. Why would I try to go and try to get a used price for affordable goods? It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? So what we're trying to do, we're trying to change the dynamics here and give everybody that same type of quality like in California and stuff like that with the dollars, because we have that same blood here.
Right.
You know,
Right.
We going to these shows just as well as everybody else. But the difference is the respect level here. So we're trying to raise that respect level with these
Right.
dogs.
Yeah, I can say I know this one dude. He be paying me to post some of his dogs and stuff on my Instagram.
Right.
So the dogs be looking at me. I said, dang.
Yeah.
We be contacting. He said they be contacting
I
me
just-
from our page.
I mean, but at this time I told her I do not want a female pet because I ain't gonna, man, she was a for real bitch. For real. I do not want no female pet. Like, I mean, I'm like, for real. Now I
Well,
see
see-
kind of, I'm talking about having her made me kind of really understand why men started to relate women to that. Cause I mean, she used to be mean. I'm like, what? You got an attitude now? Like you bipolar. You were just over here trying to play with me. Now you don't want me to touch you?
It's kind of a big difference though, you know, with the bullies than, from pit bulls. You know, I started from the pit bulls, but the bullies was bred in order to be a whole lot more milder temperament.
Oh, okay.
And they really are. Like, you know, I have like 5 in the house.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, we get along like, you know, we family, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it ain't no problem. I don't have, it ain't nothing like that. So the how people had stereotyped them, you know, that's what the bully gang took away. You know, shout out to Michael Vick, man, he fucked it up for everybody.
What about Big Boy from my dog? Still doing that?
Yeah, Big Boy, you know, he done switched over to, you know, he got bullies too now, you know what I mean? He had Purple Ribbon out there in Atlanta. Man, Axe on the cool, this was one of his dogs right here, man.
Really?
From the, when he had when he started with the pit bulls, you know. Okay. So, man, shout out to Big Boy. Yeah, he doing big things out
Hey
there.
man, you know you got a love for pit bulls when you get one tatted on you.
Yeah, that's for real.
True dedication,
Yeah,
man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? That's just like that SHR.
Yeah.
That's true dedication. You dedicated to what you believe in, man.
How you know it real, man? That tattoo right there was done in a joint.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, so say. I know what you're talking about.
you
But
know
don't
what
make
I'm
me
saying? Yeah, you know what I mean?
showing my ink off and
man.
there's no staple and that burnt chest pieces, man. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
well,
talking about? That ink is dark and good.
Right. Well, real quick, we're going to kind of take it back so we can talk, because I know you guys got to get out of here and head to a video shoot.
Yeah.
Shabella Rose will not be rolling with the Shice House gang tonight because I got to finish out the show.
If we wouldn't have showed up,
So I guess I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna let you
us.
on the secret.
What?
They ain't been riding with me neither.
Oh,
You know,
so both of y'all want to jump out.
you know when you take a small little hiatus from the music, you know what I mean? They act like you don't do music no more. You know, they doing their own little thing right now. So they finna drop me off. You know what I mean? I ain't.
Oh, you're not going to video shoot?
I wasn't invited.
Oh, dang, and that was live. Sweet Benny Ray.
On the way,
artist out of Fort Worth.
On the way up here, I'm listening on the phone. He telling Jay, they trying to put me in another car.
Really?
Man, you know, that's how we do.
That's all right. We ain't gonna. Okay.
Hey, so if the host, hey man, if the host ever got to come get y'all, man, trust and believe. Make sure Snake take y'all himself, man, because he will put y'all on somebody. They don't tell him where y'all.
Oh, okay. Definitely. Somebody say you're doing good things. Try and keep it up.
What they say?
I just got a question, man.
What's going on, man?
How the hell, I'm talking about Lopez, you know, how the hell did you come up with these events, bro? Because you be throwing some hellified shit. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, man, it became from actually owning the club.
Right. What club is that?
I've owned a few.
A few. We ain't shooting no names out there. We're just gonna say a few.
But you well known from when you was running Prime.
Yeah.
I mean, I've owned Prime. It was Mr. Biggs. Downtown had Aqua Lounge. Had Enigma for the last year that it was open. Also Club Matrix after they changed names.
I know about a couple of them.
So basically, the whole point of me even getting into ownership was that as a promoter,
right,
you can keep the bar and the door.
That's what's
up.
Oh, okay.
I mean, so then I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't have to depend on a promoter.
Right.
Like most of these club owners, without most of these club owners without promoters, they don't have a night.
Right.
So I mean, no disrespect at all, because it's all it's a learning curve. At first you could have money and own these clubs. I guarantee you that I have owned all these clubs with the least amount of money than anybody in the city. A lot of it was I want to say that I specialize on clubs that are going out of business. They're ready to turn their key in.
He is telling the truth. He's telling the truth.
They're about to turn their key in, and it's like, well, if we do this and that, we might be able to blah blah blah. And next thing you know, they keep it open. I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm not gonna name the name of the club because then I don't want
right.
But there's
because you work with several clubs.
Nice club right now.
Right.
That's a real nice club right now that a year ago was like ready to completely go bankrupt. Like, I mean, it was almost a year and a half ago, because now it's been about 8 or 9 months. Well, either way, so I went in there and gave it a little bit of life, and then he was able to cut a little deal where he walked out of there with $100,000 and wiped his hands clean. But before I came in, he was ready to just lose.
Take a major L.
He gonna spend $5 million on boarding it up.
So I mean, like I said, I actually enjoy the challenge, and shout out to all the owners out there that had given me a chance to turn the clubs around.
Right.
And it doesn't always work perfect.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's not a solution to every problem.
Right.
Yeah. That's true.
But if the owners are willing to listen, mainly.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it doesn't really take that much money. You can, if you already have a network.
Right. Yeah.
If you don't have a network, then you better spend some money in building a network.
Right.
And then you can function without spending too much money.
Right.
There's a bunch of concerts out there that people spend $3,000 in radio.
Right.
And we're doing with no radio and get the same results.
The same results.
Right.
So, it's definitely a learning curve. It's funny because he came to the club one time and we were like randomly talking, and he was like, "Oh, I got the boxing page," and I was like, "Wait a minute, you know, I'm always paying attention to your boxing page.
Right.
And I have a promoter friend in California. He's actually the promoter for the Ghost. For
Robert Guerrero.
Robert Guerrero.
Right.
He's on the ring all the time. Now he's in the ring with the Cuban guy. Was it Roldies or the one, he lives in Houston now.
Cuban guy?
Yeah, he just fought. Yeah,
Laura.
Laura, yeah. You know, and one day I get on Facebook and my boy from California that I went to high school with is posting on his page.
Damn.
You know what I mean? And this is the guy that's like on the ring for like pay-per-view events. So, you know, it's a small world, but he went ahead and built himself a network. You know what I mean? So once you build it like that, then you have to figure out how to turn that into money.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I remember even talking to him about like, hey, let's do a fight watch party. And, you know, we'll charge $10 to get in, whatever, blah, 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 you know, like, because that's the key to being able to function with the least amount of money. You know, like, everybody has a dream, right? But not everybody can afford a dream.
Man, that's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? So you can either spend a whole bunch of money that is not gonna be the money that you actually need to fulfill that dream, or you can function within your means and build a network, kind of like we're all in this room right now. And last year we were all in this room.
No,
right now.
already.
You know what I mean? So we have built a network.
We have.
Right?
When Lopez started partnering with Shiest House on some of this stuff, man, you ought to see the results of the turnouts, man.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
I mean, we try to keep it as consistent as possible. I've done either 1, 2, or 3 nights a week for the last 10 years straight.
Yeah.
It's just people don't understand.
Go ahead.
People don't understand the hard work and the grind. Like you got to plant that seed first to watch that tree go. People don't understand that. You know, when people get in this game, they be like, oh, they just want the money and stuff, and them be the ones who lose, because you got to understand, you got to put yourself out there to where people know who you is first. Right. Then you could think about that other stuff. That's where a lot of people get caught up and confused in just life, period. How you gonna say you want something, you want to be like this, and you want all this, but you got to understand first, if you want to be that motherfucker, you got to work hard to be that.
Yeah, it's definitely not about the money. It's definitely not about the money. Like, there's money to be made. You know, you can make enough money to live your life and stuff like that, but if you make it just about the money, then that's when like frustration sets in.
Exactly.
Like you have to win tonight. If you win tonight, you can't move on. You know, you work. You know. Yeah,
you have to love what you do.
I always say that right there. You got to. I always say that. You know, we finna get ready to go to a commercial break, but before I go off, you know, I have to say that. You know, I always say that my aunt, she always used to say, she said, when you like what you do, you're good at what you do. But when you love what you do, you're great at what you do.
That's real.
So, and that's so true. But I wanted to salute and just give pay homage, you know, to Robert Lopez, because really Lotus, I have to say Lotus, Robert Lopez is who I was going to White Diamonds and doing the open mic with. So I have to say thank you to him, because Robert Lopez is the one who helped me, because he could have ran me off. You know, he could have ran me off. I was coming up in there. I started like hanging around, you know, taking my little notes, my little mental notes and everything. And, you know, he helped me out. And he did. And then he allowed me to go and do my own open mic when he could have been like really, he helped me though. You know, he was helping me. Like, I was calling him up. He never turned. Every time I called, every time I inboxed him, how do you do this? What do I need to do now? Who can I get on the show? He was right there. He was like, I'm going to help you. And he was like, and I normally don't just help anybody, but, you know, he's somebody. But I see, you know, I see what you're doing, you know, and I see what you're trying to do. And I like your grind. And he just, you know, and that's how we came together. And I've been right there with him ever since we started this, back in October, November? Yeah. So I've been, you know, hanging with old Rob Lopez for a minute now.
You know what, too, Charlotte, to add on to that, too, one thing I'm going to say about everybody on this panel, you know, so this is going to be my words of wisdom to pass on to everybody. Everybody on this panel is well respected. And one thing I stress to everybody out there, keep your respect levels high with everybody.
Yeah.
Because I never re-respected nobody once I lost respect for them.
Already. Well, with that being said, we're going to head to commercial breaks. We're going to allow you guys to see a few videos, and then we will return shortly. Tune back in, straight from the hip, live urban internet radio show.
Up squad, up.
That was good.
On that bullshit again.
Y'all just talk about it and rap about it and brag about it.
Yeah.
Like it's a badge of honor. But it's real in the field. Be no bars, let's go up. Squad. Woo! Common sense will tell you that it's real. High school was really in the field. Mama tripping, ran away from home. Nigga barely had a place to live. I was always trying to get it. It was nothing that I really feared. Some shit I'm taking to the grave. I ain't never telling what we did. This year that I'ma come alive. 30 G's by the summertime. I'm the one that used to overlook. Same one that used to undermine. I'm just trying to be what I become. Any means I'm trying to get it done. Trying to be a leader for my people. Motherfuckers thinking that we dumb. You ain't never ever hit no licks. You ain't never ever pop no sticks. You ain't never ever live that life. You ain't never ever sacrifice. You ain't never ever felt left out. You don't know what that life about. You ain't never ever been like me. Keep it all the way real like me. Round and round we go. Every day same old thing. Round and round we go. I'm just trying to stay in my lane. You ain't never ever hit no licks. You ain't never ever pop no sticks. You ain't never ever live that life. You ain't never ever sacrifice. In 09 I fell to the floor. Now a nigga up and that's for sure. Last year I seen a few plays. This year I'm trying to make more. Up. Niggas know I represent the squad. And we follow chain of command. Up squad, nigga, we the mob. You ain't never ever move no back. You ain't never ever killed no track. You ain't never been the underdog and then came up. What you know about that? Everything that I do is nice. Did it all without y'all advice. Everything that I do is nice. Did it all without y'all advice. You ain't never ever hit no licks. You ain't never ever pop no sticks. You ain't never ever live that life. You ain't never ever sacrifice. You ain't never ever felt left out. You don't know what that life about. You ain't never ever been like me. Keep it all the way real like me. Round and round we go. Every day same old thing. Round and round we go. I'm just trying to stay in my lane. You ain't never ever hit no licks. You ain't never ever pop no sticks. You ain't never ever live that life. You ain't never ever sacrifice. Up squad. All right, let's go up. Y'all don't know my mind, so I let y'all in. Speaking bad about me, that's blasphemy, so go and correct y'all sins. Writing my thoughts on paper all night, so I just stretch my pen. A couple of bars, now I got that paper, bitch, I'm stretching my ends. I'm packing revolvers, call me Billy the Kid, I'm an outlaw. I'm straight from the south, so don't be surprised, I'm whipping the game with a southpaw. I love everybody, but fuck everybody, cause I'm about to make it without y'all. I'm about to make it without y'all, still got work whenever the drop falls. Same old shit, stick to the script, see me gon' stick to the hip. Fixing to flip a quarter, thing to a half, only the flip of a wrist. They taking a risk, fuck it, they gotta get rich. Right now we gotta be quick, they need no grinding, all in the kitchen for hours, water whipping them zip. You ain't never ever hit no licks. You ain't never ever pop no sticks. You ain't never ever live that life. You ain't never ever sacrifice. You ain't never ever felt left out. You don't know what that life about. You ain't never ever been like me. Keep it all the way real like me. Round and round we go. Every day same old thing. Round and round we go. I'm just trying to stay in my lane. You ain't never ever hit no licks. You ain't never ever pop no sticks. You ain't never ever live that life. You ain't never ever sacrifice. Y'all gotta understand the rules of the game. A lot of y'all deep in the game, but y'all not playing the game right. Tell these people what's really going on out here in the field. Stop glorifying bullshit without telling them the real shit. Nah, for real, cause there's two sides to every coin. It's the heads and the tails. It's a win, it's a loss. And we winning, bitch.
DJ Good with it. Turn the shit up.
K9 Keys, man, I heard you done sign yourself for your own label.
I heard you got that label, man.
Yeah, well, you know, Life Entertainment.
Yeah, man, I did that, man. I had to go on with it, man. You know, we got a touch for that. better.
Ain't no way but up, huh?
Ain't no way up, bro. I'm headed to the top from here. You mean? Go by the light, boys. Go by the boys, man.
So which direction we're going now?
Ain't no way but up. For her sake, headed to the top.
That's where I want to live, right?
Yeah. It's K9 Keezy. Applying pressure all 2018 to go by the production here you expect. Headed to the top. So low. So low. But yet I sit so high. Fly like a plane. say, hey. Headed to the top, bitch, I'm ballin' like a freak. Ain't worried about you haters, I'm too busy chasing C-notes. Money, power, spec, all my niggas with the G-code. They bumpin' till I come around and shut it up like Devo. Headed to the top, bitch, I'm ballin' like a freak. Ain't worried about you haters, I'm too busy chasing C-notes. Money, power, spec, all my niggas with the G-code. They bumpin' till I come around and shut it up like Devo. I'm sippin' out of that gold bottle, got a gold watch and some gold fangs, no half steps. I play for keeps. If I cop some, I want the whole thing. Business minded, want a bankroll, put a stop sign on your cash flow. Bad bitch want me to beat it up, but my paper call, that's a no-no. Fuck around with the C-note, and I'm caked up with these C-notes. Haters hate when my back turn, cause I transform and go beast mode. Ape shit, I go the dumb way, and I'm notarized for that gunplay. Got a 30 clip, shout it, make you move left like Beyonce. Riding around in that 7 Series, and I'm making plays, I'm a big boss. They pillow talk like a bitch at night, cause they worry about what my wrist cost. Spilled the ace and I'm pissed off. 850 with this cost. 6-pack for the kickback, cause me and my niggas, we drip sauce. Up next, I used to scream that, but we up now and I mean that. When I pull up, they roll up. I never ask for the green at. That's boss shit, and I'm a boss nigga. I ain't even worried about the cost, nigga. It's K9, check the pedigree. Who ahead of me? Now get lost, nigga. Headed to the top, bitch, I'm ballin' like a freak. Ain't worried about you haters, I'm too busy chasing C-notes. Money, power, spec, all my niggas with the G-code. They bumpin' till I come around and shut it up like Devo. Headed to the top, bitch, I'm ballin' like a freak. Ain't worried about you haters, I'm too busy chasing C-notes. Money, power, spec, all my niggas with the G-code. They bumpin' till I come around and shut it up like Devo. Not a sign when K9 in this bitch. They tried to check me at the door, still snuck my 9 in this bitch. Knock the vertebrae, clean about your spine in this bitch. On them jiggers, so I'm wigging out my mind in this bitch. And I swear I'm really living this shit. You think I'm pussy, you'll get popped just like a pill in this bitch. But on the cool, here lately I've been chillin' this shit. Been in the yo like it's a trap, trying to make a meal in this bitch. And I swear I'm really feeling this hit. I own my own record label, I signed myself to this shit. My whole squad on that G shit. We the type that you don't want beef with. Got a whole clip, you want a whole that? Don't start shit, won't be shit. All my YGs, they be active. And we flipping the script, we ain't acting. I'm fly like a plane, you in traffic. You want me on a verse that I'm taxing. No LOL, I am not laughing. When I'm in the booth on my dragon, I fuck up a check and I get it right back. Got a Gucci by holding my pants, I ain't tagging. Headed to the top, bitch, I'm ballin' like a freak. Ain't worried about you haters, I'm too busy chasing C-notes. Money, power, spec, all my niggas with the G-code. They bumpin' till I come around and shut it up like Devo. Headed to the top, bitch, I'm ballin' like a freak. Ain't worried about you haters, I'm too busy chasing C-notes. Money, power, spec, all my niggas with the G-code. They bumpin' till I come around and shut it up like Devo. Headed to the top, bitch, I'm ballin' like a freak. Ain't worried about you haters, I'm too busy chasing C-notes. Money, power, spec, all my niggas with the G-code. They bumpin' till I come around and shut it up like Devo. Headed to the top, bitch, I'm ballin' like a freak. Ain't worried about you haters, I'm too busy chasing C-notes. Money, power, spec, all my niggas with the G-code. They bumpin' till I come around and shut it up like Devo.
Guys, for tuning back in to Straight from the Hip live urban internet radio show. I am your host, Shabella Rose, and I still have my guest, Chicken, the female boxer. We got a boxing media, Mr. IOTVA.
Yeah, Mr. I'm on that bullshit again. Hold up. Mr. 214, hold up. Mr. Dos Uno Cuarto, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. D Boys. Can't touch me on my worst day. That's me.
Already. Then we got Robert Lopez, the world-renowned Robert Lopez, event, club, artist, promoter. He's about yeah.
That mean I can get him for free now since I know him.
Yeah.
Oh, you are, yeah, because
you would have got him for free either way.
Yeah. It was interesting. That was my first time ever attending anything like that, so it was interesting.
At the fight night?
Yeah, I got a lot of footage
I
from there
love fight
too.
night because they always be coming. As soon as I say, I'll be like, oh, it's a fight night in there. That's where I started from. So I always come and shows like support.
Yeah, like I said, your name came up a few times through the night.
And they be wanting me to come fight. I be like, I can't do it. I get in trouble. I can't do it.
See, I enjoyed it. I had to get some footage because I didn't realize, like, it seemed like when the boxing matches finally started, it's like, I didn't even realize it was that many people in Radius that night.
Yeah.
And so they all started gathering around.
I got thousands of views.
Yeah, see.
So people were trying to say, we need to go to that. We need to go to this. So I was like going live, letting the girls fight.
Yeah, that was interesting though. But then, like you said something earlier, like they have to work out. They have to, be, because this one girl they pulled out because she got tired. She couldn't go anymore.
And you're going to lose money. Then the more people you got coming to see you, the more money you can have them throwing in the ring.
Right.
So then you got saying, I was having people come support me. I'd tell like 10 homeboys, bring $100. They got my $1,000 right there. And I knew I was finna win because I wasn't going to get tired.
See? Yeah, that makes a difference. So, question for Robert Lopez, and I guess for you also, because you're still kind of promoting. Well, I mean, what was the interest? What interests you to choose this path?
I just think boxing is the best sport in the world. Ever since I was little, I always thought boxing was number one. It wasn't no NFL. It wasn't no basketball. I wanted to watch the fight. Right. Even when I was younger, my uncle, he passed away now. Like, he used to have his plumbing business, right? And when, like, Mike Tyson fights used to come on, I used to tell my uncle, I will work for you in your plumbing business all week just for you to give me that $64 or $65 so I could pay for this fight and watch it at his house. That's how much I love boxing when I was young.
Yeah,
I would work like 60 hours a week just to get $70 just to pay for that fight.
And I tell people all the time, I'm not a sports person. I can watch basketball because I played a little bit in high school, so I understand what's going on. But boxing, I love boxing. I watch boxing all the time. That's my sport of choice. Yeah,
it's just the art, the technique. If you be in the gym with these guys, if you see what they put into it, the weight cut, just the time away from their families, and that time they got to put in that gym. It's like they're gonna be in that gym more than they be at the house because they all got one common goal. They trying to be the best they could be and all become world champions. So it's a lot in this boxing world.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I love it.
That's what I was getting ready to ask you, and Robert also. So what is it that you like the most about your job, and what is it that you like the least about your job?
Okay, well, the thing I just love boxing, period. So, I do this because I love it. It ain't about the money or nothing like that. It's my passion and just the love that I have for the thing that I don't like about boxing. Like I said, these guys out here, who are top fighters in the world, not fighting each other. I really have a disgust, and a bad taste in my mouth for that because I feel like we as fans, we the ones, like especially me, I'm a fan and I cover the sport. We talk about these guys all the time. We travel all the way to different states to go see these guys. We'll pay for these fights to watch these guys on TV. So don't act like us fans and us people in the industry or nothing when we want the best fighting the best, because if we're doing all that, we deserve to see the best show that can get put on.
Already. Rob?
Man, with that being said, I just want to say that my favorite boxer was Felix Tito Trinidad.
Yeah, mine too growing up.
And my best, like one of the best days I've ever had in my life where I wasn't like on the field doing something, because I was an athlete too for a minute, was I went to New York. And I went to Yankee Stadium during the day to watch the Yankees play against the Orioles. and Derek Jeter hit a home run to end the game. Then I got on the train, went back to the hotel, took a shower, and I went to go see Trinidad knock out Joppy.
Boy, that was a night.
Square Garden.
Yeah.
That all happened on the same day.
Yeah, that was a night.
So it's kind of hard for me to ever top that in like a sports, you know. Like,
that was a fun
never
day.
That was a real fun day.
That's never gonna happen again.
Talking about Felix Trinidad, I never forget, you know, because I was a huge Felix Tito Trinidad fan coming up. I really believed that he was going to beat Bernard Hopkins. You know, I was young, you know. Look, hey.
I liked him. He was all right, but he had no chance against
Bernard Hopkins.
They say he was hoping he was.
Nobody had a chance against Bernard Hopkins.
I swear, like when I was going, I thought Felix Trinidad was like the man. Like he was just beating everybody and beating them in different ways. I just didn't, like I say, I just didn't understand the sport of boxing, in which, like I say, like I just cover the sport. I tell all these fighters out here, I never say I know more about y'all. Like, how can I say I know more about Chicken and Coach Maurice than boxing when they are truly in the sport and in the gym every day? Like I said, I just, you know, I don't critique the fighters on what they should have did. No, I'm going to critique the fighters if they're on that bullshit. You know, that's what I do.
I mean,
that's kind of like the topic for the night, too.
Going back to the Hopkins thing, though, it's like Hopkins was you know, one of the best ever, you know, obviously. But he stayed in that weight division for like how many years? You know what I mean? His whole career.
He started off at light heavyweight his first fight. Then after that, he stayed in there like 40 fights.
So if Trinidad would have done the same thing, like let's say Trinidad would have stayed at 147 for like his whole life, then everybody would have gone and took like a little ass beating going through that 147 thing. But Trinidad had all these goals of winning, like all his thing was he wanted to win championships at all these divisions. Yeah. You know what I mean? So if that wasn't like a goal he had, he could have just sat there at 147 and for a bunch of years.
To add to that, it's just speculation. Maybe Shane Mosley could have beat him.
Beat who?
Trinidad.
I don't think so.
Didn't they fight?
No, they didn't. They never fought.
Mostly in Trinidad never fought?
No. He fought De La Hoya. They fought a lot of the same.
I really, like, I mean, we could go on this debate forever. I'm never going to agree to that.
But you know the one, but you know the one thing about boxing, it's not unprecedented, you know, fighters moving up to be great, you know, starting back in the time of history, fighters do that. Hey, like I said, it's always their choice. You know, it was Felix Tito Trinidad's choice to move up because, like I said, he was trying to be great, something that he seen from some of the fighters before him. You know, he's still all-time great. He made the Hall of Fame. You know, it just didn't go his way.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, I'm a little bit biased because I'm from Puerto Rico. Like, I grew up there for 13 years. So, you know, for us, you're not going to show up in the island after beating some nobody and you're a champion. Yeah. I mean, we're still going to receive you in the island like, oh, my God, okay. But it's not the same. We want you to fight the best opponent at all times.
Speaking of Puerto Rico, see...
Don't talk about Garcia.
No. Speaking of Puerto Rico... This is the type of bullshit I address because this guy right here, I really looked at him as, you know, one of the up-and-coming young fighters in boxing, and then he made the stupid decision to get on the motorcycle and Felix Verdejo. How you feel about that?
I'm disappointed, bro. Like, I mean, this kid even looks like Muhammad Ali. He looked like a little young Cassius Clay, you know, and I bragged about him a lot. You know, especially to all my Mexican friends that are always talking smack about Mexico always beats Puerto Rico and all that. I'm like, look what's coming. Check out this video and look what's coming. You know, and
what he do?
You know, he made a dumb decision. You know, like this is the bullshit I address because this guy had everything in front of him. Like, and these guys got to start making wise decisions. For him to get on a motorcycle when you're an athlete, you know, you shouldn't ride motorcycles because, as we know, in a basketball athlete, and Jay Williams, one of the best point guards ever to play at Duke, a second pick in the draft, they say he was going to go down to be one of the best point guards of all time, made a stupid decision and riding a motorcycle and ruined his career. Just like I knew Felix Verdejo wasn't right when I seen that picture of him on Facebook, and you know he had this one arm under the cover, and he had this other hand under there doing that like that. So I knew someone right with him. I know he'll never be the same, and this is just something that all fighters need to look at. You know, situations like that.
Well, you know the same thing happened to Miguel Cotto.
Yeah.
Miguel Cotto broke his leg early in his career.
Dumb decision, like I say.
And other people might not know, Miguel Cotto is actually left-handed.
Another thing, you can keep it in boxing. You don't even have to take it to basketball because you had Diego Corrales.
Yep.
Oh my God, man!
And so many others. It's a bunch of.
That was one of my favorites, man. I could have watched Corrales and what was it? Oh man, like one.
Castillo.
Oh my God, I could have watched them fight every weekend. That would have made my life great. I think that's probably, arguably or whatever, one of the best fights ever in the history of boxing.
Donald Carey.
Oh yeah.
So let me ask Chicken a question. So when you started boxing and you realized, you know, what was the point when you decided that, okay, boxing is what I want to do? So when did you realize that in order for you to be effective at boxing, that what made you get into like having to study? Did you start watching the game? Started
when I was amateur
researching
to the national tournaments, and I started watching the girls who was nationally ranked and going to the Olympics and seeing what they was doing in order to stay at the top and to beat everybody else.
Okay. Just start pulling old footage and just.
Yeah, I was just watching old footage, and then like as I've been pro, you know what I'm saying, this been my trainer since I've been pro. And like he be telling me to go to watch old fights and old fighters. And we be going back. I said, man, they don't even fight like that right now no more, man. So I still watch everybody though, old and new fights.
Yeah, because you can always learn something from the old.
Yeah,
you really can. You really can. So, question, and I guess it can go for you also, Robert, because you both are promoters. What is your tolerance for people with bad attitudes and sore losers?
I hate a sore loser. Attitudes don't bother me because I know, you know, that's just the world we live in. Everybody gonna have attitude, but I hate a sore loser. Right? Yeah. I hate a guy, you know, who can't accept that, you know, he took defeat, you know, and give another man credit. Speaking of that, we could talk about a guy in Kell Brook who Earl Smith fought. This guy, you know, at first him and the promoter Eddie Hearn, they were giving Earl Smith all the credit. They was like, wow, we didn't know this guy was like this. Oh, he showed us this. He's spectacular. Now, since they lost, you know, and I don't knock Kell Brook for wanting to rematch, but now you can see the sore loser in him and Eddie Hearn. You see the way they words start to change, and that's I hate a sore loser. You know, give credit where credit is due.
We got a phone call.
And can I say this real quick? I want to drop. We got that fight down here June 16th in Frisco. Tickets go on sale Friday, May 4th for Earl Spence Jr. versus Carlos Ocampo. We need everybody in the city. It's going to be at Frisco at the Cowboys training facility.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. So we need everybody, you know, in the city, everybody in the surrounding cities, everybody. If you're going to be here during that weekend, y'all make sure y'all come and go to that fight. Also, I'm throwing a party June 15th. Location still yet to be determined. I do have 2 spots, but I'm throwing this party for our champion in Earl Spence and our trainer in Derrick James. Just showing them homage because this is their first time defending their title here in the city.
Okay. Hello, caller.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Nico. I'm from LAX Records, and I was just watching the show, and
What's
I just
up,
want
Nico?
to let the young lady know that she needs to move her mic up a little bit. We can't hear her.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is this?
We trying to hear what she's talking about over here. You know what I mean? We interested, but we can't hear her.
You got a question for Nico? You got a question for the female boxer?
No, I don't have no questions right now. I just I'm trying to listen to what's going on.
All right.
He came straight from
Tell my guy.
Yeah, okay, straight from the hip on that one, huh?
Yes, indeed. Straight from the hip.
Okay. All right. Well, thank
We love y'all. We love y'all. Y'all keep going with
already. Thank you. Already. Okay, Nico. Okay. Yeah, he was already putting it on the live. Tell her put the microphone up, we can't hear her.
And another thing about women boxing, shout out to Chicken, shout out to Jasmine Clarkson, shout out to Sammy, shout out to all the young amateurs. Like, the women's boxing is starting to rise around here, and I ask everybody to come out and support these ladies on a vineyard, you know, because I went to an all-women sparring like about 3 weeks ago, some of the best sparring I ever seen. And one thing about these women, they get in there and they fight. You understand me? Like, they fight.
I said that too, like, yeah, I said that too, because it's like, it wasn't like a whole bunch of dancing around. Like, they were not afraid to get in there. Like, I'm getting in there. Like, they wasn't afraid to take a hit. They got on up in there, and I was like, ooh.
And we throw lots and lots of punches. Yeah. Like, you just keep going there. Like, now one of the girls messaging me now, like, hey, can we spar this week? Like, Jasmine Clarkson.
Oh, okay.
And she a really good fighter, too. She hit hard. So
it was a couple of girls that was there that night that was, you know, they had the goods. I was like, man, she hitting hard. One of them was real quick. I was like, oh, you can hear the wind from, like,
we're doing it again this Friday. At
yeah, I'm coming again this Friday. I
Where's
was
this
out of town
Friday?
this past
Friday. I'm coming to that this Friday.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
I'm telling you, I got footage. I wish I would have put it down, put it on the on here tonight to show the footage from it. But
yeah, I would say I was gonna come. I went out of town this past weekend, but I was gonna be there all the time because the girls they still be like talking like, hey, can we work out with you or do something so we can like get the money? I'm like, yeah.
So how do you determine, and then you as being like a coach, how do you determine what female got what it takes and who really don't have what it takes?
Well, me personally, I'm willing to give anybody that I look at will work a chance. And as they work, you're able to tell who has it. But some don't have it, but some can get it.
Yeah.
Some have it, but don't want to really work. So it varies. But I feel like if anybody will work, they can be whatever.
Right.
If you put effort into it.
As they say, practice make perfect.
Yeah.
Already.
Practice
yeah, perfect practice.
Well,
how you train is on how you gonna fight in the ring.
Yeah.
So we have to remember a lot of stuff. Like most of our keeping my hands up. We used to have a problem with keeping my hands up because I had been so used to. I didn't have
the street fighting.
Yeah, the fight night fight shoot. I done had like 100, 200 of those fights. So I done had created a bad. Yeah, I created a bad habit as far as like keeping my head down and just, you know what I'm saying, because they couldn't really just get to me.
Right.
So I had to like train hard, like keeping my hands up, make sure when I throw my punches, I'm throwing them from right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning my hand when I'm throwing my punches instead of just regular swinging.
Right. That's what's up. This has been an interesting night, and we are running out of time. I hate to close off when it be so good. But what we do at the end of the night is like we just go around the panel and let everybody kind of give a little motivational, inspirational encouragement out to the people who might be interested in getting in this industry, or they tried but they gave up because they felt like it wasn't going anywhere. You know, just a little something from each one of you guys.
I feel like believe in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself first before anybody else believe in you.
Right.
So I be at home. I just be talking to myself sometime and just. Then, you know what I'm saying, let myself know, like, I motivate myself. And look at my kids, and, you know what I'm saying, I be like, this is who I'm doing this for. I'm doing it for me as well, but mostly for them, because they got to have somebody to look up to. And I'm trying to be that person.
Right, already. Coach, you want to put something out there?
Okay, give it a try. Why not? Especially if you're out there fighting
for free
in the streets for free. That's the saddest thing I could ever see.
Well, just inspiration for people. Like in life, we're going to go through our ups and downs, our trials and tribulations. There's going to be days we wake up, we think we ain't going to be able to do it, but you just got to understand that you have to. This is my motto that I've been using this since I started this boxing media on February the 6th, 2015. We stay focused at the goal at hand. Because if you stay focused at the goal at hand, no matter what you go through, just stay focused at the goal at hand.
Already.
Well, I mean, I would say you have to try to, like, live in the now. You know, I see it, you know, especially when you're watching, like, this NBA playoffs. Every time somebody, you know, every time LeBron James loses one game, all of a sudden they want to bring up how Michael Jordan is the best ever, the greatest ever. I think that you need to embrace like the now. You know, you have to be able to take charge of your own generation and push it forward. You can't be looking back and you know, constantly bringing up, you know, who the greatest at this thing was. I think that, you know, if we don't appreciate somebody like LeBron James right now, somebody who's, you know, a very good example in the community, one of the greatest basketball players we've ever seen, you know, we just can't keep pushing back. We need to move forward, live in the now.
Yeah.
And you got to constantly reinvent yourself. You know, don't be afraid to reinvent yourself constantly to be able to stay with the times. I'm probably the oldest promoter in the industry, but my following is not old.
No, definitely not.
So you gotta figure out what it takes for you to keep reinventing yourself. Don't be afraid to try something new in the game. You know, fear nothing.
Already. And that's what that is. Reinvent yourself. Have faith, believe, and fear nothing. Because, as they say, faith is the things hoped for and the evidence not seen. You got to believe it. You got to see it. You know, and you got to live it like it's already, like you already done achieved it. You know, failure is not an option. You don't have to fail it. It's not an option. Because it's until you choose to give up on it when it becomes a failure. So as long as you keep pushing it and keep pushing it, you can fail, But if you really have love and passion for it, you just got to, like you said, find out a way to reinvent yourself.
Yeah, because I done took a loss before, and I just, like, I don't, like, the loss, to me, it wasn't a loss sometimes, but I still learn from it. So I feel like it wasn't a loss. I just know
exactly,
this is what I have to do better.
Because you really haven't failed at it until you choose to give up.
Until you give up, yeah, and I ain't never giving up.
Go through it to get to it.
Exactly. That's a really for real.
Because if you ain't learned from it, then it really is a loss.
And then you have to try many things out and see what really fits for you. You know what I'm saying? You have to really fit it in. At the end of the day, you said this earlier, you have to love what you do.
Love what you do.
Because you're not going to grind hard for it if you don't love it.
Man, like, you really got to love what you do. Like,
I
just
love
having,
boxing.
you know, the honor to, you know, being the training camp with the best trainer in the world and the best fighter in the world. You don't just get that. You got to work.
Right.
You got to put your name out there. They got to see what you're doing. You know, just to get in the gym with all these guys, but, you know, them more the creme de la creme when it comes to boxing here in the city. To be able to get in that training camp, man, you got to work.
And I'll be looking to sometimes get to work out in that gym while they working out and get like pointers from them. So to me, that's like really inspiring. You know what I'm saying? My coach, he over there with them all the time.
It is true. Like I said, around this time last year, I was actually offered this position. You couldn't have never told me I was going to be doing radio or that radio was going to be a part of my life or anything. But I did an interview here on another show, and they came to me and offered me a show, and I was like, oh, I don't know. You know, they offered it to me in May, and we rolled out at the end of July. I thought about it. I prayed about it, and then I woke up with a vision, and here it is. In 2 months, we'll be celebrating 1 year anniversary of Straight from the Hip, non-stop, rolling for a whole year. So I think, I'm saying, you got to believe in it and you got to love it. You know what I'm saying? Because some days it'd be like, man, I don't want to go
feel like
Monday night. I'm tired. But you have to keep going, and now it's like a habit. It's like a part of my life now. I mean, I am straight from the hip. That's, you know, I bleed straight from the hip. This is my baby. So, you know, believe it. You can have it. You know, I do plus size modeling. Never told me I would ever be doing plus size modeling. I'm going on 3 years with doing that.
Okay,
so I thank God for that. You know, it's like you get to a point in your life where you gotta want more for yourself. You gotta do more for yourself.
That's what's a problem with a lot of these young girls today. They don't be wanting more for themselves.
Yeah, and
that's
not just young girls,
do anything
guys
for They just do anything for
and
nothing.
We live this generation now is definitely a content generation.
They content with anything.
So with that being said, we thank you all for tuning in tonight. We're Straight from the Hip Live Urban Internet Radio. Have a good night. Be safe. Be blessed.
Peace.
Get the lowdown on what is happening in your community with Straight from the Hip Live Urban Internet Radio Talk Show. Are you looking to get your music, art, or event noticed? Get in touch with us to schedule an appointment for a live interview and get the publicity you need. We feature the latest artists and musicians on our weekly radio show with one-on-one exclusive interviews. Let us help you get your advertising up and running to the local community. Contact us today to schedule your interview.